Hey everybody, it's Gary Peavy here at the Wealth Design Group. It is 2024 and it's time to get serious. It's time to get serious about our future, about our financial future. All right, as you know, as we've worked together, I'm really focused on making sure that you can have the lifestyle today that you want to have. But actually more important than that is that you can carry that lifestyle all the way forward till the end of your time. So when you stop working for a living, where you exchange your time for a paycheck, and then you start living off of the assets that you've accumulated, that you will not have a drop in your lifestyle, that you will have the income that you need to maintain that. But there's some very important things to understand about that. One of them is liquidity. So let's assume you have your income, but do you need all the assets that you have to be able to maintain that income? If you do, then you really don't have liquidity. Liquidity is vitally important because we have to have liquidity for emergencies and for opportunities. So, if you think about being retired and what your lifestyle looks like, wouldn't you like to know that you have a pool of money that you can access if something unfortunate happens, or if something very fortunate happens, that you can go access the money and it will not change your lifestyle? All right, so you've got income and you've got liquidity. And the third piece is legacy. Now let's be honest. Don't you want to help improve somebody else's life while you're alive and when you're gone? Is there going to be anything left as a legacy? Not just a house that the kids can inherit, but I'm talking about real money. Money that the kids and the grandkids and your community can inherit when you're gone, and that can continue to make a difference in the world when you're not around to do it. So, those are what we want to do. That's what we strive for. We want to simplify this financial world out there so that you can actually achieve what you want and be able to have real confidence in making beneficial decisions for you. But as we think about that, there are these factors that come in and they attack what we're trying to do financially. First one is taxes. If you go to a thing called the USDebtClock.com, you can look at this chart that just rolls in relationship to the debt that the United States is incurring. It'll really depress you, but it's well worth going and looking at. Today, we're like 33 trillion in debt. And in something like 5 years, we're going to be 40 some trillion in debt. This thing is just spiraling. Well, the question becomes, federal government, state government, local government, where are they going to get the revenue to continue to provide the services that they provide? They're most likely going to have to increase taxes. That's what they're going to have to do. And the burden's going to be, if you're the one that has taxable income, let's say money in your 401k and IRA, when you take it and you pay tax on it, they're going to be coming for some of your money. Also, what if they have to reduce benefits because they don't have enough revenue? How does that affect you? Or maybe they have to take Social Security and they're going to have to stretch it out. Maybe they'll make the full retirement age not 66 or 67, but maybe 70. And they postpone it longer so that they can hold on to more of the principal that they need to have to provide the benefits. Could happen. What about your Medicare premium? You know, when you retire, there's a Medicare premium, and it's based upon taxable income. Well, what if they increase your Medicare premium? That means part of your retirement income is going away to pay for that. Or maybe a bigger chunk is going to go away. Okay. Now let's talk about this, inflation. So, one of the things, if a government is going to go and they're going to, rather than raise taxes, maybe they print more money. When there's more money in the system, by printing, the government prints more money, it creates inflation. Every dollar's worth a little less. So there's this little trick called the Rule of 72. Okay, it's a financial little equation. So if you take a interest rate that you might be earning, or if you take inflation rate and divide it into 72, it'll tell you when the amount will double. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this real quick. Okay, so let's say that you're making $100,000 a year in retirement. All right? And let's say that inflation is actually 6%. It's not this 3% thing they're kicking around, because, you know, they don't take in many of the economic factors that are really increasing when they look at inflation. So the real inflation may not be the one that the government points out to you. It's the one that you as a consumer feel. So let's say it's 6%. So we're going to take 6, we're going to divide it into 72, and what do we get? We get 12. That 12 means 12 years. So you're retired, you're taking $100,000 worth of income. Well, guess what? In 12 years, this number would have to go to 200,000. It would have to double in 12 years. So if you were 65 today, at 77, you need to be taking $200,000 of income from your retirement accounts. Well, trust me, that's not going to be just living off the interest. Okay? You're going to be eating into principal. Well, what if that 6% inflation rate continues in another 12 years? This is age 65, 77. This would be 89. You would need 400,000 to have the same purchasing power of 100,000. Now let me ask you, how confident are you that the retirement strategies you're using now, the way you're saving money, the way you're investing money, that it's going to grow and be big enough for you to be able to take $100,000 a year for the rest of your life confidently, but be able to increase it to 200,000 and then increase it to 400,000 before you're dead? How confident are you? You see, you can't do it by chasing high rates of return. You have to use specific strategies that allow you to take higher distribution rates from your assets and not eat them up to where they're gone and the money's gone before you're gone. I hope you've hung in here and listened to this whole thing today, because it's vitally important. 2024, this is a time we got to get serious about this, okay? Let's have those conversations. Let's simplify all these pieces so that you know that you can confidently make beneficial decisions for you, your family, and your future. Thanks for listening. It's Gary Peavy here at the Wealth Design Group. Give us a call, send us an email, but get back in touch with us, all right? We're here to help, and that's what we love to do. Take care.